Hey, Fluent and Fun family. Welcome back to another episode of English Made Easy. I'm Lois.
And I'm Alina, and today, we're diving into something that every English learner faces: the fear of making mistakes.
Yes. That nervous feeling that creeps in every time you open your mouth to speak English. What if you say something wrong? What if people laugh? What if you sound silly?
We've been there, but today, we're going to help you move past that fear and actually use it as a tool to grow faster and speak more confidently. Let's do this.
First things first. Why is this fear so common? Why do we freeze up when we're about to say something in English?
Well, let's be real. Speaking a second language can feel a little scary. You're stepping outside your comfort zone, and your brain is like, wait, are we really doing this?
Yep, a lot of us worry we'll sound silly, or that people will judge us if we get something wrong. That fear of being embarrassed? Totally normal.
And it usually comes from how we learned languages in school. Remember those red pen corrections, grammar tests, and being afraid to raise your hand?
Oh yeah. Like the fear of saying something wrong and the whole class laughing. Not fun. So over time, we connect mistakes with shame or failure.
But here's the truth: language is messy. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes, mix up words, or forget things mid-sentence.
Exactly. Think about how you speak your first language. Do you speak perfectly all the time? Of course not.
So why do we expect perfection when speaking English?
Great question. Fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about expressing yourself, connecting with people, and being understood.
Yes. And when you avoid speaking because you're afraid of making a mistake, you're actually missing your chance to grow.
That's right. The fear keeps you stuck. But once you realize that mistakes are part of the process, not a problem, it's like a weight is lifted.
So in this episode, we're going to show you how to reframe your thinking, take that pressure off, and actually use your mistakes to speak more confidently and naturally.
And spoiler alert, you might even start to enjoy your mistakes. Seriously, stick with us. We'll show you how.
Okay, now that we understand why we fear making mistakes, let's talk about how to change the way we think about them.
Because the truth is, if you want to speak English more confidently, you need to stop seeing mistakes as failures and start seeing them as stepping stones.
That's right. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Every error you make is a chance to learn something new. Without mistakes, there's no progress.
Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall over 100 times, but do we laugh at them or say, "Oh, guess walking's not for you"? No way. We cheer them on.
So why not give ourselves that same kindness when we're learning to speak English?
Exactly. Here's something that really helps. Reframe the fear. Instead of thinking, "What if I make a mistake?" ask yourself, "What if I never speak because I'm too scared?"
Oof, that hits. But it's true. Not speaking is the real problem, not getting a verb tense wrong.
And guess what? Most native speakers don't even notice your little mistakes. They're focused on the conversation, the connection, not your grammar.
And if they do notice? Most people admire you for even trying to speak another language. You're doing something amazing.
So here are a few mini mind shifts to try. Instead of, "I sound stupid," try, "I'm learning, and I'm brave for trying." Instead of, "I'll wait until I'm fluent to speak," Try. Speaking now makes me fluent. Instead of. People will laugh at me. Try. Most people are kind, and even if I mess up, I'll survive.
Yes. And remember, every confident speaker you admire once sounded just like you. They got better by practicing, not by being perfect from the start.
So let's be proud of our progress, embrace the messy moments, and keep moving forward.
Mistakes aren't the end, they're the beginning of real growth.
Alright, now it's time to show you that mistakes aren't just okay, they can actually lead to breakthroughs. Let's share some real examples.
I'll go first. One of my students once said, "I'm boring at home," when she meant to say, "I'm bored at home." At first, she was super embarrassed, but we laughed it off together.
And the best part? She never forgot the difference between bored and boring after that. That tiny mistake made the lesson stick forever.
Exactly. Sometimes, the things we mess up become the most memorable learning moments.
Here's one I'll never forget. A learner said, "I cooked my husband," instead of, "I cooked for my husband." We both cracked up, but then we turned it into a little joke, and he remembered that prepositions matter.
And because it was funny and memorable, it didn't feel like failure. It felt human.
Another student of mine once kept mixing up he and she. He felt terrible about it, but after I gently pointed it out and we practiced together, he started catching it, and now, it barely happens.
That's the power of awareness. Making the mistake helped him notice it and fix it.
And here's a cool one. One listener sent us a voice clip where she used the wrong verb tense a few times. But she still told her story with so much heart, and we understood everything.
And more importantly, she was proud of herself for speaking out loud. And that is a bigger win than perfect grammar.
So what's the takeaway?
Mistakes teach us, bond us, and push us forward. And honestly, they make the learning journey way more fun.
Yes, so don't run from mistakes, lean into them. Talk, laugh, learn, and grow. You're not doing it wrong, you're doing it right.
Okay, Fluent and Fun fam, it's your turn now. Are you ready to face that fear?
This week's challenge is all about stepping out of your comfort zone and actually using English, even if it's not perfect.
So here it is. We challenge you to speak English out loud for 1 full minute. Just talk about your day, your weekend plans, your favorite food, whatever you want.
Don't plan too much, just speak. If you make a mistake, awesome. That means you're learning.
You can do this in front of a mirror, with a friend, or record yourself on your phone.
And if you're feeling extra brave, post your 1-minute talk on social media or leave your comment below.
We'd love to hear you. And who knows, we might even give you a shout out in a future episode or share your clip, with your permission, of course.
Bonus tip. After your 1-minute talk, go back and listen. Can you spot one small mistake? Great. That means you're noticing and improving.
And please, be kind to yourself. Don't say, I messed up. Say, wow, I did it. Every step counts.
Every single English speaker makes mistakes, even native speakers. What matters is that you keep going. And you just did. So far we've talked about how you can overcome your fear of making mistakes, but guess what? We've been there too.
Oh, totally. Let's keep it real. Learning a language is messy. Want to hear some of our cringiest English mistakes?
I'll go first. So, Back when I was learning English, I once told someone, "I'm boring," when I meant to say, "I'm bored." Let's just say the conversation got awkward real quick.
Oh no, that's so relatable. Okay, here's mine. I once said, "I have 25 years," instead of, "I'm 25 years old." The person just stared at me like, "You have 25 years of what?"
But you know what? Those moments didn't stop us. We laughed, learned, and moved on. That's what fluency really looks like.
And even now, we're still learning. I sometimes mess up tenses or mix up words when I'm tired. But it doesn't matter. Communication comes first.
Exactly. We want to normalize mistakes. The more you speak, the more confident you'll get, even with little mess ups here and there.
Think of each mistake as a stepping stone. You're not falling behind, you're moving forward.
So the next time you say something wrong in English, just smile and keep talking. That's what real fluency is all about.
And who knows, you might inspire someone else to be brave too. Alright, Fluent and Fun fam, that's a wrap on today's episode. We hope you're walking away with more courage, more clarity, and a little more confidence to speak up in English.
Just remember, making mistakes doesn't mean you're bad at English. It means you're trying, and that's how all great communicators start.
The only way to get better is to keep speaking, even if it's messy, even if it's not perfect. Progress is louder than perfection.
So go out there, talk to someone in English, make that mistake, and own it. You're doing way better than you think.
And hey, if today's episode helped you, share your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you.
You can also post a short video of yourself speaking English and comment in below. We might give you a shout out in the next episode.
Speaking of next time, get ready. We're diving into one of the most powerful mindset shifts. Why you're better at English than you think.
Yes, we'll uncover hidden strengths you probably didn't know you had, and show you how to use them to boost your confidence.
Until then, speak proudly, make bold mistakes, and stay fluent and fun.
See you next time on Fluent and Fun, English Made Easy. Bye.